Hello there, it's Nooch, your Star Wars dad, and I have been the possibly the biggest detractor of Lord Pool Noodle. It's hard to say that, but I got that name. I'm going to start using that name, Lord Pool Noodle. I'm going to call him that. Got the name from somebody in comments, one of these videos. But should he be, and hang in with me here, should Lord Pool Noodle be your very first Galactic Legend if you're starting Star Wars Galaxy? Young fool, only now at the end does he understand. You must not profane the name of a Sith Lord. Lord Vader will not be talked about this way. Anyway, so Nooch, your Star Wars dad, is going to discuss, should Lord Vader be the first Galactic Legend you farm if you're starting Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But before we start that, do you know who played Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars prequels? Do you? It was me! I played him! I played Anakin Skywalker! And now, over to Nooch, your Star Wars dad. Clearly, we've stepped up the special effects budget. That cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, whatever. It was fun. All right, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. The question of the day. Should Lord Vader be the first Galactic Legend you farmed? And hang in with me. Hang in. We're going to talk about maybe why he should be, maybe why he shouldn't be. And at the end of the day, you're going to make your own decision anyway. So let's talk about it. First of all, let's go with the pros first. Let's go with the pros. The pros are that his farm, the characters required to get Lord Vader, are extremely beneficial to an early, to an early game roster, because you're probably going to spend somewhere like a year and a half farming would be my guess, and you're not going to go a direct path. If you farm Lord Vader, if he's your first farm, then you're going to have to go and also get some more separatists, maybe not, but you're definitely going to have to go get some more Galactic Republic clones, and you're going to have to do Anakin. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker will fit in there, although he's not required for any of the farms, and you're going to want to get the 500 first. So you're going to have to take a little bit side detour to get those guys, but I really think that this roster that you're going to put together to get Lord Vader is going to be so balanced, is going to benefit your guild, is going to be a great roster for Grand Arena, like in the first 3 or 4 divisions until you get Lord Vader. This roster is going to perform like a champ in Grand Arena. So let's take a look and see what I'm talking about here. The very first thing we know is you're going to be farming the Bad Batch, and the Bad Batch are a very effective offensive or defensive team in Grand Arena. They're a really good team. I'm curious to see if you farmed them early, how they could perform like in Squad Arena against like an early to mid game tier thing. So that would be interesting to see along the way. So the Bad Batch, very effective unit. They're also going to be very effective for you in Conquest, Challenge. They're going to be useful in a lot of places, the Bad Batch. So that's the first thing. Tusken Raider, just forget about it. Every one of these farms has some useless characters. Tusken Raider is here in this. Padme Amidala. Let's look at Padme's journey, because this is a big one. To get Padme, you are going to farm 5 Separatists. Now, who are those 5 Separatists going to be? Well, you do need Newt Gunray and Count Dooku in the Lord Vader farm. So maybe 2 of those Separatists will be those 2 guys. But the thing is, you need more. You're going to need, I'll show you later, but Asajj and the Separatist droids to get gas opened up. Plus, you're probably just going to start off, if Nooch is doing this, you're going to start off with the bugs. You're going to go farm the Geonosians, because they're needed in your guild. The Geonosians are needed for guild play. They are a very effective early Squad Arena team. They're a very effective Grand Arena team. And you need them in dark side territory. They're just a really, really good team to have. So that's really the easiest way to go, is get the bugs, unlock Padme. And so you start off with Padme already. And along with Padme, you're just putting together this roster that's gonna crush early division Grand Arena. It really is. Because when you get Padme in there, and you've got to have Ahsoka. I guess let's go look at the gas farm, because that's going to play right into here too. So you got to have Padme, and you're going to have gas. General Anakin Skywalker. Well, to get General Anakin Skywalker, here you've got Asajj Ventress and the 4 Separatist droids. You have to farm them up. You're going to have to get a Galactic Republic fleet, and it's going to have to... Well, I guess you don't have to. Just the capital ship, and... Are these the specific units? It's hard. Okay. Required is Anakin's Eta 2 Starfire. So you're going to want to level up Jedi Knight Anakin to go along with this team and to be in your ship arena, and also to go along with that Padme team. Padme, Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka, and General Kenobi is basically the essential Padme team, and the way that they work together is they can work in squad arena, they work in grand arena, they're going to work really well in conquest, in challenges, they're going to work really well in all sorts of places for you in your guild and by yourself. So you're going to get that, you're going to get a Galactic Republic ship, then you're going to farm the other Galactic Republic ships, and since you're going to be farming clones, you might as well go ahead and get 5s and Rex along with Ahsoka and Anakin. And you're going to have this B-Wing, excuse me, the BTLB Y-Wing. So basically, the Galactic Republic Y-Wing is required for Lord Vader. So what you're putting together as you're farming for Lord Vader, and here you go, you also are going to have Shaak Ti, C-3PO, General Kenobi you'll get as well. This team you're putting together, the main reason I'm looking at that, this is maybe your first Galactic Legend, is because of this Grand Arena team. When I've been doing this free-to-play Kylo quest here for the last 9 months, and we're getting close to unlocking Supreme Leader Kylo free-to-play in less than 10 months. But I have real trouble with certain teams in Grand Arena. I can't beat Padme, can't beat Jedi Knight Revan, Gas. If you run to a Gas, it's just over. It's just a really good farm, and you're gonna be in great shape for Grand Arena. Grand Arena, in Nooch's opinion, is one of the most fun modes of this game, and a place to have a blast. So that's kind of the pros, right? Let's look through the rest of these required characters. Embo, whatever. There's Echo in the 501st. You have to farm Echo and ARC Trooper, so you might as well round it out with 5s and Rex while you're doing it. So you're gonna come out with that Gas 501st squad. Then you're gonna have Shaak Ti to go along with your Bad Batch. It's gonna be a really effective team. You're gonna have that Padme team. Those are 3 light side, just baller teams you're gonna have going on, and you're gonna balance it out with the bugs on the dark side. You're also probably along the way gonna be able to easily get Palpatine unlocked. Even you'll be able to get those rebels early on to get Palpatine. You're gonna unlock Darth Vader. You're gonna need Grand Moff Tarkin. So if you have Palpatine, Darth Vader, and Grand Moff Tarkin, then you've also put together a really nice Empire team, another dark side team that's gonna really benefit you, even though you maybe aren't gonna relic those guys because of the gear crunch. Up to you, depends on how much you're spending or whatever on the game. There's ARC Trooper, General Skywalker, and Nute Gunray. So the other thing is that with Nute Gunray and Count Dooku in there, and you've got those Separatist droids, even if you don't have General Grievous, you can field a nice little team of either a Nute Gunray lead or a Dooku lead, probably Nute Gunray lead, and then throw in 3 Separatist droids and a Destroyer droid who's going to take no damage. You're also going to be farming bounty hunters along the way, because everybody needs, you need a Houndstooth, you need to get credits, the credit heist. So you're going to have Jango Fett. You could have Jango Fett and Destroyer Droid in there, both with damage immunity right off the bat. That could be a really nice Separatist squad you can throw out there as well, too. So all of the benefits for your guild and for Grand Arena and for other game modes are going to be really, this is probably the best farm as far as benefiting yourself in those other game modes. It's really impressive as far as what it does. So maybe that's what lends yourself to getting Lord Vader. Now, let's talk a little bit about the drawbacks. Of course, we've been calling him Lord Pool Noodle. It's really hard. Lord Pool Noodle. Say it fast with me. Lord Pool Noodle, Lord Pool Noodle, Lord Pool Noodle. LPN. We're going to call him LPN from now. If you're farming LPN, it's pretty clear that he's going to need Darth Maul. And at this date, you may be watching this later when we have Darth Maul, or excuse me, not Darth Maul, Maul. Cyborg Maul. It's pretty clear that when Maul is released as a character, when you're able to unlock him through Conquest, that he's going to make Lord Pool LPN into a really effective Galactic Legend. But as it stands right now, he's kind of hit and miss. Squad Arena, he's hit and miss against General Kenobi. I've even lost, he's even if you have Watt in with the Jedi Master Luke squad, it's hard for him to beat that squad too. So he runs into some challenges in Squad Arena. However, when you get him, when you unlock him, he's going to be able to solo the Sith raid by himself. So he's got some benefits in the raids for your team. So that's kind of a drawback, kind of a benefit, but you're going to have to farm Maul. So you're going to have to go in Conquest and be really getting after those Maul shards. But by the time a year and a half is up and you've been running through Conquest, even an easy running through Conquest, you should have Maul unlocked by that time and ready to help LPN achieve to his full capabilities. So it is a drawback that you're going to need Maul, but you should be able to, in that time frame of somewhere in a year to a year and a half, depending on how much you're willing to spend, if you get the Hyperdrive bundle or not, you should be able to unlock Maul in Conquest and be able to use him with LPN. The biggest drawback, and this is where you really have to stop and consider what you want to do, and if you should make Lord Vader, we'll call him, if you should make Lord Vader your first Galactic Legend, are the Relic 8s that are required. Everything up to Relic 7, you can farm effectively in a lot of different places, mainly in just through Cantina, and you can farm at Relic 7. Relic 8, until recently, it was only available in the Challenge Rancor, and now, I've got it pulled up here, don't I? Oh, Nooch closed it down. I had the forums open, but now, those Relic 8 materials, which you have to have 4 Relic 8 characters, which is General Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, Padme, and ARC Trooper, whatever, dude. But those Relic 8s are going to be more available now. However, if you're just entering the game, and this is the forums, if you're not looking at the forums, this is a great place to go. If you're just entering the game, it's going to be difficult to get into a guild that's getting Relic 8 materials in Territory War, you see here. So this is showing us Territory War. You're only getting the Aero Mags at 240 million. So if you think about that as a guild size, 50 players, it's very close to 5 million per player. And if you're playing free to play, it's going to take you 2 to 3 years to get, probably 3 years to get up to 5 million galactic power. So maybe 2 years. But so you're not going to be ready for that kind of guild right off the bat. So that leaves you with the Challenge Rancor, which you're either going to have your guild doing, which is probably around 200 million as well, or you can merc into guilds. There are guilds that do Challenge Rancor, and by mercing, what I mean is you go and join them. You have to be on Discord, you have to have some connections, start making connections early, so that once you start getting Relic 5 characters, you can go and jump into a C Rancor raid with another guild and get 3 of those Air Magnifiers at a time. Since you need 4 characters and they need 20 each, you're going to need 80. So 3 into 80 goes 2 plus 1. I'm going to do math. 27. You have to, get at least 27 Challenge Rancors if you're not in a guild that's winning Territory Wars. And you're probably not going to be at a guild that's winning Territory Wars at 240 million, because if they've got you, they're not going to be winning with your roster. So, that's the big challenge. You can also buy them. They're available to buy in $50 packs. So if you're willing to spend some money, then this might be even a better strategy for you if you're willing to spend a little bit to get them. So there you go, guys. That's the benefits. The benefits of Lord Vader are that his farm is super useful in Grand Arena, and on territory battles and other game modes along the way. The drawbacks are that you're going to have to get Darth Maul, which you could probably get through Conquest, and you got to get those Relic 8s, which are going to be really difficult to get until you really get your roster developed and are able to get into a bigger guild. So those are the things you got to weigh out. Yeah, that's all I got to say. And guys, while we're thinking about Lord Pool Noodle, always remember, Nooch too good. For Lord Pool Noodle. For Lord Pool Noodle. I can't even. Galactic. If you. But first. I forgot the joke.